Oh, I hate that someone just rolled up and parked right next to me. Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another thrifting adventure. Today we are on the hunt. I'm thrifting for the Nancy Meyer aesthetic. It's a good one. It's cozy, it's warm, it's lived in. Just in case you don't know, Nancy Meyer, the Nancy Meyer aesthetic, it's Parent Trap, it's Something's Gotta Give, Father of the Bride, and so many more classics. The Holiday, gotta think lived in, linens, breezy, warm, flowy shirts, stripes, jazzy music, touches of vintage. It's a cozy mood. It's a whole vibe. And I feel like the thrift store is the best place to find these items. So let's head on in and let's thrift our Nancy Meyer cozy home coastal grandma aesthetic. I went for like a very coastal chic coastal grandma. I'm in all white. I have linen pants on, dressing the part. Let's head on in and let's go thrifting. Why do I feel like I need this wooden duck to go with the wooden swan that I found the other day? Is this Nancy Meyer or Ralph? I think it's more of a Ralph Lauren aesthetic. But it's $50. Pricey, or is that a good bargain? If you've ever watched Something's Gotta Give, It's Complicated, or The Holiday, you've seen the magic of the Nancy Meyer aesthetic. It's that warm, lived-in, effortlessly elegant vibe that makes you want to curl up with a book and a cup of coffee in a light-filled kitchen. The hallmark of this style is comfort meets timeless luxury. Think oversized slip-covered sofas, big wooden farmhouse tables, plenty of soft lighting, and a space that feels collected, not curated. It's cozy but elevated, like your cool aunt's beach house or a dream cottage in the English countryside. So when you're thrifting with this aesthetic in mind, here's what to look for. Worn-in wood pieces, farmhouse tables, vintage sideboards, or coffee tables with character. Not everything has to match, and in fact, it shouldn't. Slip-covered furniture, neutral-toned armchairs and sofas, especially in the linen or cotton. Bonus points if they feel plush or inviting. Of course, the kitchenware, mismatched but charming dishware, French-styled glasses, copper pots, or anything that feels like it belongs in a gourmet but unpretentious kitchen. Brass and ceramic accents, think candle holders, vintage lamps, or hand-painted vases. These small details bring in the warmth. Books and baskets. Stacked hardcover books with pretty spines, or grab a woven basket for that collected over time feel. The goal is to create a space that feels like a character in your life, lived in, beautiful, and full of stories. That's the Nancy Meyer aesthetic. And the best part? So much of it can be found secondhand. Okay, I just had a very exciting find. This is not Nancy Meyer. This is just a thrift list item. These two metal cafe chairs. Literally this morning, Sam and I had a meeting with a contractor. We're starting to work on our backyard, and I just have a whole vision. And I feel like these cafe chairs need to come home with me and complete the vision. Also, this little rocking chair, adorable. I am looking for a rocking chair for Rowan, but I think that's not quite it. I think this is like a doll rocking chair, and I need like a little kid rocking chair. Okay, I don't know if you can even hear me. You're like in a little bookshelf cove, but I'm in a tough decision mode because I found this adorable jewelry box that I could use for Rowan. Yes, she's only 1 year old right now, but I think it would be cute. Little trinkets, even now, like keeping her hair bows and hair ties in. It's got a little bit of chipping. I don't know, like there's elements that I love, and then obviously I need to like touch things up and repaint a little bit. It's $3. I feel like I need to get it. I feel like I will regret it if I don't. I think I just need to touch up the paint. I think that's all I need to do. Hopefully do a little wood filler right there. I think it would go with her room. I know one day when I look through the prints, I'm gonna find just the most perfect vintage inspired print or painting. Today was not that day. I did find some really beautiful prints, but my two favorite just looked like they belonged in like a kitchen, and my kitchen and dining room are just not big enough for a large print. So the hunt continues. We're having our driveway redone as I'm filming this voiceover, so I'm sure you're getting a lot of interesting noise in the background, and I'm sorry. If you've ever wanted to dress like you're living in a Nancy Meyers movie, think effortless, timeless, and just a little bit of luxe. Picture this: linen button-downs, oversized cream sweaters, relaxed trousers, and ballet flats. The vibe is, I garden in the Hamptons, but I also own cashmere. At the thrift store, look for classic white shirts, neutral knits, crisp chinos, structured blazers, and worn-in leather accessories. Bonus points for anything that whispers quiet luxury, like a scarf, a straw tote, or a soft trench coat. The goal? Like you're headed to the farmer's market, but only after writing a best-selling novel. If you want to dress like Diane Keaton and something's gotta give, start with 3 things: white, linen, and confidence. Her signature look: crisp white turtlenecks, flowing linen pants, and oversized black sunglasses. At the thrift store, hunt for high-quality basics. Your white button-downs again, the long cardigans, tailored trousers, like maybe a classic leather belt. Bonus for a neutral trench or a structured tote. Meryl Streep in It's Complicated. She's all about the earthy, elevated California style. Think flowy blouses, soft neutrals, oversized scarves, and chic aprons that you'd wear even if you weren't baking a croissant at 6 a.m. The thrift items you want to look for are flowy maxi skirts, soft linen tops, slouchy cashmere sweaters, and natural fiber pieces in a warm tone. Add in delicate gold jewelry and a straw market bag, and suddenly you're the main character in a sun-drenched kitchen with fresh herbs on a windowsill. There are many more iconic characters with iconic styles, but I felt like these two ladies were the perfect embodiment of what I would like to wear this summer. Okay, back in the car with the AC going. I'm sure it's very loud in here. That was very exciting, very fun. A little fun surprise with my cafe chairs, my metal cafe chairs. Yeah, that was great. Didn't find a lot of clothes. I wasn't really looking for clothes that much. Definitely looking more for home decor and home elements. That's where I feel like the Nancy Meyer aesthetic is like golden. It's the home cozy elements. But I am gonna go to one more store. There's a Goodwill nearby. I kind of just in the mood for like, I'm loving these like flowy, airy, coastal kind of looks. So I want to find some like maxi dresses, maybe some more shirts. So yeah, we're gonna go to one more store. We're gonna try and just look at clothes at that store, which means of course there's gonna be, I'm sure we're gonna find something else, right? We're gonna go one more store and then I will show you this Nancy Meyer-inspired thrift haul. Went to the last store and I found two perfect dresses. If you follow me on Instagram, then you've already seen these all over my Instagram, styled and worn and other thrifting adventures. The lavender dress is exactly what I was looking for, and the blue and white striped dress was just a wonderful surprise. Both of them $8 each. We love a good deal. I also found a future thrift flip project for myself, so just add it to the list of things that I need to do. Let's head on home and let me show you this beautiful cozy haul. Are you ready for the just most delicious, cozy, aesthetic thrift haul imaginable? Nancy Meyers would be proud. Okay, it did not all fit in that basket. Okay, it did not all fit in the basket. And there's like 3 big things in the garage right now. Let's talk about the things that are not so Nancy aesthetic. Yes, I did grab the cafe chairs. Like I said in the store, we're working on our backyard. We're finally launching the backyard makeover. And I think that those cafe chairs will be so perfect in like a little garden nook sort of area. I don't know. I have all these ideas that I'm excited to bring to life. They were $15 each. They will get a little touch up, repainted. I'm not sure right now if I'm going to do them black or white. It just kind of, we got to see. That is a future project. Stay tuned. Oh, quick recap. I did not really film at the Goodwill. Kind of in and out really quick. I did find 2 dresses. They're not really, one of them's not really the Nancy aesthetic. One of them might work for it. And then I found something else that totally has nothing to do with this video, but stay tuned because I have an idea for that as well. Okay, so the dresses. Let's go with the dresses. They were $8 a piece. Okay, this dress right here, I kid you not when I tell you I was scrolling the internet for like a lavender dress, gingham print. I'm sorry, what am I holding in my hands right now? Popped in, found this gal, found this gem, $8. I also found this striped linen dress. This is what I've been looking for the summertime. This also, not so much Nancy aesthetic. I love that I'm doing a Nancy Meyer aesthetic video and like the first 5 items have nothing to do with it, but I'm going to share them with you anyways. Yes, I grabbed the, what was this, $3? $3 jewelry box for Rowan. I really would love to keep the floral detail and just touch up the paint. Do a little wood filler. It just needs to be cleaned up a little bit, and I think this would be She's so cute in her room. $3. On to the Nancy haul. I picked up this hat. So many of these floppy straw hats. If you're wanting that look, which I absolutely love for the summer in general, not just the Nancy Meyer aesthetic, I love that look. Go check out the thrift store first. They're like $7 a piece. Anyways, I have some of them. I already have like 2 of them. I didn't need them, but I don't have this chic little floppy hat. I just feel like that was so super cute. $7. I feel like in the Nancy Meyer aesthetic, it's all about like the kitchen elements. So I feel like kitchenware, dishware is very important for a Nancy Meyer kitchen. And I saw these, they're a little more than a basic bowl. Have them just like sitting in your kitchen next to some books. Blue and white patterned china plates, lamps, like the blue and white, blue and ivory. That's Nancy. Personally been loving this like color and style. I did my whole Mother's Day brunch theme around this kind of look. Wish I'd had this back then, but I have it now. Always, I'm gonna pick up a candlestick holder. Put it on a stack of books, put it on your coffee table. Like, it's the cozy vintage elements of the Nancy Meyer. Hello, picture. Fresh flowers, picture of lemonade with some cute glasses around it on the kitchen counter or the island. Nancy wants you to feel at home. She wants you to feel at home. She wants you to feel comfortable. She wants you to come on over. I have fresh baked bread, lasagna's in the oven. Come on over, have a glass of tea. That's the Nancy way. I picked up the butter yellow linen shirt. I live and die for this. It's our girl Lizzie Claiborne. It's a linen blend. It's delightful. I love it. And then I did pick up the striped pajama set. They're like cottagecore and all these cozy style branches. They're like branches from the Nancy Meyer aesthetic. Yeah, that's what I was feeling from that. A cozy basket. This basket was $3. Throw your blankets in here, throw your dirty laundry in there. I envision like piles of clothes and linens in a Nancy Meyer basket. I did also grab the green bowl. Throw some lemons in here, put in the centerpiece of your table. I just kind of love those two-toned. Not Nancy Meyer, but that was a thrift trip, the thrift haul. I hope you feel inspired to go check out your local thrift store. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's pop in a Nancy Meyer flight, get cozy, and I will see you next week. Bye.